If you're not sure what to do next, how about I take you on a walk?
Yep, we're headed in the right direction. The traces are still fresh, but there's no sign of his entourage. Clearly, they're in a hurry. It's just as I thought. We can stop here. I think I know where the doctor went. To the south of here is Port Ormos, which seems to be where they're headed.
Port Ormos? They're going to leave by boat?
That's right. Let's go to the port and have a look for ourselves.
No, my sword! Rain outlines your fate.
Odds reveal.
Nowhere to run! No rest for the wicked.
Commit it to memory.
Futile!
Look! Fatui Soldier! Thanks to Dia's tracking skills, seems we found the right place.
Shh! Don't draw their attention. The port is crawling with Fatui soldiers.
Let's keep going and see what we can find.
Now this is a proper farewell ceremony for a Snezhnayan Harbinger.
The Lord Harbinger is leaving. I've still only seen him once or twice.
I used to hold a position in our homeland, and back then, the doctor spoke in a very different way from the way he speaks now. Maybe the way people talk in Sumeru has rubbed off on him? It's always like that when you spend too long away from home. When he gets back to Snezhnaya, perhaps it will also take him some time to get used to the life there again.
Huh? But, sir, that can't be right.
No, I remember it like it was yesterday. Both his expressions and tones are now very different. Also, for some reason, he seems like he's all smiles now.
You must be mistaken. Nobody's supposed to look happy when they're on a business trip.
The doctor is on that boat. So he told the truth after all. He is actually leaving Sumeru. Let's get closer and find a place to hide so we can observe him. This place will do. We can hide here while we keep it.
Uh-oh!
Huh? Is he... Wait,
It's time to say good...
wait. Is he the only...
You mean
And where are all the soldiers we saw in the port just now?
they were all here just a few minutes ago?
So this was a trap. Wait,
Luckily, there is still some time left for me to take care of everything before I leave.
oh no. They might be after Hypatia. Let's get back to Party's DI.
Huh? What do you mean?
I'm afraid that she's seen something that she wasn't supposed to see. If I were the Fatui, I would...
Oh no!
Let's go!
Party's DI is not a place you Fatui can just show up at.
I believe we've already made ourselves quite clear. Our superior gave us permission to search for and collect medicinal herbs.
But you've been in Sumeru for some time already. I find it coincidental that you chose to only.
Even the Grand Sage himself may not have the right to question our research, much less an ordinary scholar. I've done my duty to inform you. Don't make things difficult.
It would seem that my words of. You can keep trying to deny it, but coming to Party's DI now? I'm pretty sure you're not just looking for.
With all due respect, your baseless speculations will only lead to...
Well, you only have your Harbinger to blame. I may be staying at Party's DI as a scholar, but that doesn't mean it is still my duty to protect the peace and safety of the scholars who have contributed.
Then it seems our conversation has hit.
No one will lay a hand on you, Hypatia. Not on my watch.
Tighnari! Are you alright?
I'm fine.
These Fatui have really crossed the line. Time to teach them a lesson.
There's no use resisting! Give us Hypatia!
Keep dreaming.
Yeah, Tighnari! Beat him
Don't waste time.
Rain outlines your fate.
By royal decree!
Futile! The doctor's orders are absolute!
Yeah? You've been someone's lapdog for so long that you don't know anything else now!
Dalzahoo!
Surrender!
We're not getting anywhere. Traveler, Paimon, please go to Hypatia.
Got it! Hypatia's still here. Well, how is she? Oh, that's good.
So, you think this is over?
What? The Balladeers?
I've missed that look of abject horror. You've given me that look every time we meet.
But, we're...
I can hear all of your thoughts, you know. Don't you remember? I already saw you the first time you came to Party's DI and made... I didn't need to do anything. It is her on...
Who are you talking to?
I know you must be curious. I might as well tell you that I decided to enter Hypatia's consciousness the moment I sensed your... I wanted to observe you on a fool's errand.
Hey, Traveler!
My deification is nearly complete. All that's left now are just some final Do you understand? Even if you manage to rescue Lesser Lord Kusanali, it will be impossible for you to defeat a bona fide god like me. Is it wise to force that childlike god into a Scholars consider the god of wisdom to be the sum total of their faith. It's how they can justify reverence for a god as... But this also shows that humanity's worship of gods is a combination... Yeah, I'm in a good mood, which is why I'm talking to you like this. What do you mean? Those words almost make you sound like a friend who actually cares, but you're wrong. I'm different from all of you. I was born to become a god. My entire life up until this point has just been a meaningless routine. Just think about a sheet of paper. By itself, it holds no meaning. The content recorded on it is what gives it value. All I had recorded down before were some painful memories and boring human feelings. Such senseless drivel should have been erased a long time ago. Indeed, to me, the sight of you fools in your futile struggles is far more amusing. Tell me, just what has this world done for you I'm connected to your consciousness, so I can hear what you're thinking and sense the depth of your determination. This is a good conversation we're having. So here's a word of advice. Let go of your misguided guardian complex. You know nothing about the truth. It'll be for your own good, as well as everyone else's. Humans are a species that can only find bliss in ignorance. Ah, you've seen my affection for her. If you were in my position, I think you'd feel the same way. She peered into my consciousness and saw my past. Someone like that is all gods need followers. So Hypatia has been chosen. Her appearance heralds my imminent arrival at the throne of divinity, while her worship shall become my glory. You're doubting me again? No matter. Who wants to hurt my devout follower? The doctor wants to hurt my first follower? How very amusing. Has anyone ever told you that the doctor has never known his place? Even now, the puny, you're still too naive if you think a few words will be enough to convince me to destroy the doctor. But I'm willing to give you a gift. It is an honor for you to be able to stand here and speak with me. As my listener, you will be rewarded. Both good things and bad things can be called gifts. After all, gods have...
Ah! Paimon hears thunder! That person Paimon couldn't see was the Palantir? Oh, he sure chatted with you for a while. Where is the storm headed? That means anyone outside is in danger! Let's go! Turn on... Oh! Have the Fatui retreated? Hey!
He's hurt.
I'm fine.
Don't move. I've seen Eremites get struck by lightning before.
Struck by lightning?
We were fighting, and just as things started looking grim, the weather suddenly became extremely strange. Lightning started attacking everyone. Luckily, there were only two of us, and both of us were nimble enough to dodge most of the strikes. There were a lot of Fatui, though.
With that, all the Fatui soldiers were forced to retreat. My wound aside, you look like you've seen something unpleasant.
Hey, didn't I tell you?
Just in case. goodness, she's fine.
Hey, how about taking care of yourself first?
I understand my condition. Ugh. The wound is not fatal. I'll be all right.
I know. They always think they could.
Oh, he sat down.
Let me rest for a bit.
So that's what you were talking to the balladeer about? Oh, Paimon can't believe what he's thinking.
The Academia's God creation plan. How ridiculous.
That sounds, ambitious, I guess? Anyway, this is all way beyond me. As long as I can enjoy every day with a drink in my hand, tasty food in my stomach, and a good night's rest, that's enough. I'll only work when I have to. I must be the least ambitious person who's ever set foot in Party's DI.
Don't say that. I haven't even thanked you for your help back there.
Don't mention it. Well, if nothing else, all this proves that the doctor really did have some urgent matter to attend to and left Sumeru in a hurry. Maybe the Fatui want to cover up some secret of the balladeer. Is that why they tried to seize Hypatia?
You said the balladeer claimed that Hypatia has seen his past. So, what could be there?
Have you noticed? The balladeer is not happy with the doctor's actions. He thinks the doctor has no right to consider himself as his equal.
So, if the doctor was to show up again, would the balladeer zap him with lightning?
Based on what the traveler has said, I think he would. Having the doctor gone benefits him as well as us. In other words, we've successfully completed this stage of the plan. The doctor is out of the picture now.
Yay! That's a big...
Thank you for the help, Tainari. Make sure you...
Yeah.
Okay, that wraps things up for us here at Party's DI. Traveler, let's continue to keep a low profile.
You can just my wound isn't...
The sunshine will eventually illuminate every hidden corner. All right, everyone is...
How did everything go?
Let's report back one by one. I'll start first. We've made the necessary modifications to the Akasha terminal.
I'll go next. The Traveler and I went to Party's DI. The situation was a bit complicated.
Who was behind it?
Well, that's the tough part. What should I say, Traveler? The Fatui or the Balladeer? After some back and forth, we confirmed that the Doctor has left Sumeru by boat. So, we've successfully removed the Doctor from the picture.
Oh, Tainari also asked us to tell you this message. Trust your own senses and
Everything also went smoothly on my side. The Eremites should have arrived at their destination to avoid alerting the quarry. They will
I can't believe you actually got so many.
It's all thanks to Rahman and his brave team. It appears to have been very effective. Well, is that everything?
Huh?
Well,
Shouldn't you end with some words of encouragement?
personally, I'd rather we all...
I'll hate them. You...
Oh, and if you wanted someone to say something to that effect, then I must reiterate that so you should find someone more suitable to do that.
But I thought all of you academia big shots were great speakers.
Then I should remind you that I'm the scribe.
I know that. So what?
A scribe is responsible for recording meetings, not speaking.
Fine, whatever. Well, Sino doesn't seem to be much of a talker either. I guess that leaves...
Employer?
Yep. The Traveler hired me. That's right. So...
Yeah, say something to boost morale. Huh? What are you all doing here? Oh, it's Nilu! Hey, everyone. I'm not disturbing you, am I?
Not at all. I was actually just about to go find you.
Judging from the group, but you also look like you're up to no good.
Welcome, Nilu. Would you like to join us?
Huh? You mean... you...
Yes. Nilu, are there any breaks in your performance schedule in the upcoming days?
Huh? Wait... I can't believe my ears. Oh, right. The Traveler and Paimon are not from Sumeru, but you are... That's right! I must admit that I'm a little, but I'll try my best for Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Remember.
Okay. I'll get my friends at the Great...
Just remember not to say...
Yep.
All the preparations are done. Now.
So, have you thought up what you'd like to say, boss?
Yep. It's a grand plan and we're all super awesome!
Well said. A good night's rest before an Thankfully, I've had my place to myself recently. It's been...
Huh?
Oh,
Alright, let's all go home and get a good night's sleep so we can be up early tomorrow! Okay. So, yep, good... Today is the Academia's Nia Garbaha Day. We can finally put our plan into Hatham should be waiting for us. Let's go to the Academia and find him.
Hello, you two. Sleep well?
Not really. Paimon got too nervous thinking about today and didn't fall asleep until the sun was almost up. What about you all, Hatham?
Naturally, I slept just fine. After all, a good rest should be considered part of the plan, since energy is an important resource.
You just want to show off how calm you are.
It's crucial to dissipate any tension before we execute our plan.
The only thing you're doing is being annoying.
Anyway, do you need me to go over the game plan again? Our target is Grand Sage Azar's office. Many restricted commands and operations are executed via that console.
You know, Paimon's been thinking, what kind of technology?
That isn't something they could have accomplished with their scholarly talents alone. In the Sanctuary of Surasthana, there's a device of Greater Lord 500 years ago. The Grand Sage at the time modified the device so that it could no longer be controlled from the inside. They were effectively trapping one god with the power of another. Don't forget, today is Nagarbaha Day, arguably the most important. The sages and core academia personnel are busy loading the latest batch of research developments and legal decrees into knowledge. All the Darshan's researchers have their noses to the grindstone. And when the Grand Sage leaves his office to supervise the entering process, that's our cue to access the console and well, yes. That's just if precedence holds, the academia should have already started.
Everyone should be in position. All that's left is for us to leap.
Let's go.
So are we just gonna...
Yes.
Paimon can't think of a good...
Scribe? Please, wait. Are you
That's me. Is something—
No. I was just surprised to see you here. And, also, please don't bring outside guests into the academia.
Outside guests? How did you arrive at such a conclusion? Your groundless inference shame—
What did you say? I'm the top student in Haravatat, and
That wasn't my intention. As your Haravatat senior, I just assumed that you Look, based on what you already know, the purpose of my return and the reason they're here—
Is that so? The sages search for you, a blonde-haired traveler. So, from the start, the sages weren't looking—
Hey, shh. Yes, you've proven yourself as the top student in Haravatat. I surmise you've arrived—
As I expected. Please, forgive me. I wasn't thinking—
It's nothing. We'll be on our way.
All right. Thank you for—
what the heck just happened?
I'm afraid
You have no idea.
He convinced himself of whatever— That is the so-called— Nowadays, the academia is rampant with this type of scholar.
Wow. So there are special ways to deal with smart people. We don't even need to make—
We shouldn't waste any more time. It would be problematic if we missed our window of opportunity.
Hey! Is this the
Indeed. Known as the House of Dana, it is quite possibly the most extensive special collections.
students going through here?
The Academia marches to a fast beat, especially since it's Nagarbaha Day. They're all occupied with their own matters. Just act natural.
What's this platform?
It's a lift that Academia personnel use to access.
Are we gonna take it then? The Grand Sage's office.
No, not right now. We can't guarantee that we won't run into the Great Sage.
You think the Grand Sage will act, and after he does, we'd sneak past him?
Who knows? However, if we can confirm Azar's current location, our operation will be much safer.
Allow me to offer you a hint. If you wish to know his location, look behind you. Do not tell me you believed the Academia would not grow suspicious. An eyewitness had informed me of your whereabouts, so I came to personally...
Great Sage, I didn't expect you to care so much.
I'm sure, but compared to you, I am far more interested in these two unexpected... It's a pity that only now have I been afforded the opportunity to formally meet two of Sumeru's most esteemed guests. I do apologize. Excellent. You immediately initiated discussion instead of attempting to prepare some perfunctory excuse. You clearly understand the foot traffic here renders this place unsuitable for discussion. Please.
This place is crawling with guards. There's...
All right then, traveler. What did you wish to discuss? Today is Nagarbaha Day, so I still have many responsibilities to attend to. You seem to know... If that is so, then you should be praising our great work, rather than using your trivial misgivings in a futile attempt to
Trivial?
Then tell me, what do the Fatui want from me? Those are all completely worthless. Benefits, divine power, creating a god. Yes, if humanity cannot attain omniscience and omnipotence, then we shall create a god to reveal them. This is the pinnacle of human wisdom. We shall regain a god's guidance at long last. No longer will we flounder in the interminable void of consciousness. Even Ermin's soul will be freed from its for our nation of scholars. This is the ultimate aspiration. No cost is too great to realize it. You will never understand the rapture of having a god be born within your very hands. With your degree of knowledge, you cannot even comprehend such an emotion. Gods exist on a plane that far eclipses humanity's. Care for the people, fend off sandstorms, fabricate silly fairy tales. These are but child's play for the Academia. We are a people favored by Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. Though I may have personally not seen it, our forefathers bore witness to. The ascension of the Lesser Lord has brought nothing but bewilderment to the scholars. They all ask, is that truly? With that in mind, it is better to keep her isolated in the sanctuary of Suristhana. So our academy will...
What a pathetic justification! Do you really think that only the super smart or powerful should be able to call themselves gods?
As per your judgment, Grand Sage, they are indeed dangerous individuals. Not only are they acting against the Academia, but their ideologies have the potential to lead scholars astray. Look...
I'll hate them? Are you talking...
Anyway, I've brought them to the Academia as ordered, but it took some time. Oh, that reminds me. Here's the investigation report you had requested. It's a summary of my time spent with the Traveler, an array of information about him ready for your perusal.
I'll hate them? So you're... We finally started to trust you!
Excellent. Detailed contents with no errors. As it is Nagarbaha Day, I'll enter the information on you into the Akasha. Surely you know.
We'll be monitored, just like...
With the Akasha's calculation prowess, all of your actions will be predicted with an accuracy of at least 98%. Furthermore, to put it into words you can understand, wherever you go, you will be walking under an invisible leash. This is Sumeru's greatest penalty for dishonest persons. Are you not familiar with the concept that great responsibility begets an equally great society? In any case, you are Sumeru's most concerning external variable. Locking you down will greatly decrease the chance of any undesirable...
You're despicable!
Despicable? Perhaps from your perspective, but I suppose you would mentally prepare... Your ploy was to...
Lord Azar, I know what you're trying to say, but I've been following your plan this entire...
Must I delineate your entire plan? First off, I received an eyewitness report that you were spotted with the Traveler at Kara. Judging by the time, you all likely encountered the truant General Mahamatra in...
Maybe Paimon shouldn't have...
The Academia had not received correspondence from its scribe for a prolonged time. You were also in the company of the Traveler, a close associate of Lesser Lord. With their instigation, what was the probability that you would betray the Academia?
Regardless, that's only a guess. The facts are that I've brought the Traveler...
Indeed, your boldness deserves praise. To think that despite status as an outlander, the Travelers, if I'm correct, you have a contingency plan to save Lesser Lord Kusan, sneak into the Academia on Neagarbaha Day, using Alhaitham's status as the scribe. For there is a... Should your intentions be discovered, Alhaitham will turn traitor and sacrifice the Traveler, thus proving his innocence. He can then stay inside the Academia and continue. As for Sino, according to the Akasha's calculations, he will soon return to the Academia.
You'll see me as a traitor regardless of what I say. Even if you impugn me, it would have little effect on you all.
You misunderstand. Losing our scribe would irreparably damage the Academia's regular operations and the development. However, under the current circumstances, even that is trivial compared...
You said that I betrayed the Academia, but you, Azar, you've...
So flight has turned to fight at long...
Azar...
Well, what do we have here? So you stole that divine knowledge capsule.
Traitor! You traitor!
Even the most rational scholar will yearn for the power of a god in a moment of desperation. Aren't you doing the exact same thing as me, Alhaitham? Unfortunately for you, no god will lend you their power.
Azar!
He has gone completely insane. Take him to the Matra and exile him to Aru village. Then find someone to take these two to the confinement room. I'll deal with them later.
Grand Sage, we've finished all required preparations for Neagarbaha Day. We may begin to enter the capsules now.
Excellent. You may begin.
Paimon got a bit carried away there. How was Paimon acting just now? Great, huh? everything's going according to plan so far. We made it into confinement, and Alhaitham's probably done with his part too. We even managed to trick Grand Sage Azar. Alhaitham sure knows how to cook up a plan. What are we doing next? Paimon has trouble remembering things when she's worked up. Right.
Apart from that, we still have yet another goal in the first stage.
What? Why do we want to get him locked up?
He's always been the person the sages are most afraid of, as well as the greatest obstacle to their successful implementation of their plan. Once the Traveler is imprisoned, the sages will likely think that everything is under control, and with their guard down, the next phase of our plan will have a...
I can already see.
Oh, that's a super tricky plan. But Paimon still thinks it's not...
That isn't the only reason, of course. He has a more important... According to the Academia scholars in Ramon's custody, Lesser Lord Kusanali has sealed off her... That way, they can't pry any more information. Even if we break into the sanctuary of Surasthana, it will take time to awaken Lesser Lord Kusanali's consciousness. We need to do that in advance.
So our job is to wake up Nahida! Okay, totally worth getting...
The confinement room is inside the Academia, close to the sanctuary of Surasthana. It's a completely... I'll work with Ramon's scholars to make some modifications to your Akasha terminal. Once you're in, get as close as you can to Lesser Lord Kusanali. However, as for whether she'll actually...
Oh, no wonder you've been wearing... Paimon thought they'd take our Akasha terminals when they locked us up in here. Were they being careless? Alright, so what now? Sounds easy enough. We can finally talk... There's a light flashing on your Akasha terminal. It's almost like... The faster it blinks, the better the signal! Whoa, it's Mora! Ooh, Mora... No, Paimon, we're not here to hunt for treasure. Huh? Is this the right spot? Are you getting anything?
Nahida! Hey, Nahida!
When did it first start? Oh, right. It started from the moment I was born. I want to become a worthy Archon. So I've kept studying, kept listening to my people, kept looking for a way to save Irminsul, so I can catch up. Catch up to Greater Lord Rukataf. But I'm stuck in the sanctuary of The sages are creating a god to... And I'm forced to lock my consciousness in this boundless...
Nahida! Nahida!
It's so quiet here. Now that I think of it, I don't think two Archons have... Should Archon... Have I been doing the right thing? Am I... Really... How do I... It's so quiet here.
Since you're the god of wisdom, you've known the answers to all these questions since the...
Who are you? You're right, though. I won't...
Nahida! Nahida?
Did you wake me up?
We're here to rescue you.
I'm fine. When I think of everything that's happened to me...
You should have been angry ages ago.
Huh? Oh, you're back! How's everything? That's wonderful news! Great! When you went to wake up Nahida, Paimon was listening. You were out for a long time. There are fewer and fewer scholars going about now. You think everyone's... Yep! So that means our next...
Nilou, are you sure about this?
I'm sure, and I'm going. You know that I don't like to pass up any opportunity to...
Alright, but if anything...
Don't worry. They've been through worse.
Alright. You know, if you really do get arrested, we'll do everything we can to...
Thanks, Mr. Zubair. You're so very kind. Positions. This isn't the way to the Academia. Better stick to the plan.
Nilou, how's it?
Definitely more than usual. But it's because I'm worried I won't...
It's okay. Just focus on your performance.
You sure know how to talk.
Well, thank you both. I'll have to...
Ooh, that sounds great.
All right, let's get back to business. Nilou, we'll be here...
I was planning on telling them something like, the Academia's been conducting a weird experiment, and some of their test subjects escaped.
Oh, you couldn't think of anything better? Oh well,
I think it sounds great. I'm counting on you guys.
Don't worry, it'll be a piece...
Hey, Nilou! Sorry, it's great to see you, but I'm really busy right now. Do you want some candy?
Vihar, thank you so much. I'll pass on the candy, though. I cut back on... Yeah, thanks to you.
You're welcome. The honor's all mine, since I'll have such a great view of the show.
I've never seen a performance like this. This is incredible.
Yeah, but I heard that public performances like these have been banned. I can't believe she's doing this here.
Grand Sage, there's some commotion outside.
How uninteresting. Issue the new Prohibition Act from the Akasha to the guards. They'll know what to do.
Do you think we should, stop her?
Let's just watch for a little bit longer.
Did you hear that? It sounds like a lot of guards just ran by. Does this mean the plan has moved on to the next stage? Yep. It's great that, come to think of it, when did Alhaitham replace the knowledge capsule that was about to be entered into the Akasha? Oh, so that's when he did it! Paimon was too nervous to notice. Speaking of, didn't Alhaitham also yoink the divine knowledge capsule from that mercenary leader in Port Ormos when everyone else was distracted? It's a time-tested trick of his. Why are we complimenting him? Yay! Let's review our plan for this stage again. Paimon remembers that Nilou's task was supposed to go a bit like this.
Now that Lesser Lord Kusanali's consciousness has been forcefully sealed, the core figure with the Doctor's technological support,
How despicable of them to rely on.
But this is also our chance. I was originally asked to draft the knowledge capsule for the Artistic Performances Prohibition Act when I was still at the It should be on the Grand Sage's desk right now, and will be entered into the Akasha during the next Nyagarbaha Day.
Are they really going to stop all artistic performance?
I'll make an identical knowledge capsule, but this time, I'll smuggle some misleading information into it. We only need to find an opportunity to switch the capsules. Once it's been entered into the Akasha on Nyagarbaha Day, if someone were to be seen, the sages would definitely use that opportunity to announce the ban. And so...
Sure sounds complicated, but it seems like if everything goes well, we'll be... That's pretty clever. Getting right into the... I just have one...
People who are used to relying on the Akasha become less inquisitive, and their ability to distinguish truth from misinformation is significantly reduced.
The Akasha will turn humans into machines.
Yikes. Good thing I didn't wear it for long when I was working in Sumeru City. At first, I thought it was a good thing, too. By the way, this plan still requires a...
Do you have someone in mind?
Nilou of Zubair Theater. I know her really well. We can trust her. I'm kinda hesitant to ask her to participate in a dangerous plan like this, but we can ask...
All right. After the guards and the Academia are gone...
Then it'll be time for me and my stowaway brother. Here they come. Did you see that, Raman? They came out from the Academia in droves.
After laying low in the city for so long, this is the moment we've been waiting for. My brothers have already sprung into action.
We couldn't do anything to them inside their coop, but outside the Academia...
With a lioness like you, the prey sure won't be able to run.
We still need to eliminate the guards as soon as possible. If we give the sages enough time to realize what's happening...
All they've done is to sit on their cushy salaries and twiddle their thumbs all day while we fought and struggled every...
Speaking of which, most of the guards who report directly to the 6 sages belong to the Corps of 30. but they have a complete following those blasted sages every whim, throwing away all the principles of being a mercenary. As someone in the same...
Indeed, the trap has been set.
All right, let's each take a road and herd those scattered guards back.
You gave such an important task to that child.
It'll be fine. Isak was so determined to help, so besides, even if he's caught, the guards would be too scared to do anything to him. They've never seen lesser...
You've got a point. Anyway.
Good luck.
Hey, do you remember what you need to do, Isak? When the guards get here, you'll pretend to be Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Oh, yeah, I remember. Of course I do.
Relax. Don't think about getting caught. Even if that happens, we won't leave you behind. You only need to think about getting the guards' attention and leading them to the Grand Bazaar.
Okay, got it. I'm here to pay back Lesser Lord Kusanali for helping Grandpa. I won't get cold feet.
Hey, they're here. I can see the Academia guards.
All right, it's time, Isak. Take a deep breath.
Why is there a guard over there? Did he already run ahead of me? This is different from our plan. But there's no time. I need to make a choice.
Let's have a look behind the house.
What should I do next?
Huh. Looks like nothing's here. A wasted time.
Luckily, he didn't check behind the tree. What should I do next? The guard looks alert. What should I do next?
Hey, stop! I saw you. Don't try to run.
The guard looks alert.
Doesn't seem like anything unusual's around here.
Looks like the guard...
Hey! Lesser Lord Kusanali is over there! Stop!
What? Lesser Lord Kusanali? How did I not notice that?
They found me!
Hey! Lesser Lord Kusanali is over there! Stop!
What? Lesser Lord Kusanali? How did I not notice that?
They found me! This is bad. Where should I... Oh, how is this possible? There's also...
Hey! Lesser Lord Kusanali is over there! Stop!
What? Lesser Lord Kusanali? How did I not notice that?
They found me!
The target suspected to be Lesser Lord... Where did she go? How did she disappear? Did we lose her? Hurry up and find her!
Hey, why is your team here? Didn't we say to split up our search?
Hurry! Hurry! This place is... Why are you all here?
Yeah, isn't it one heck of a coincidence? Everybody's here. What on earth? I suppose that's all of you?
Who are you? Did you set us up? What are you?
Phew, that was rough. I almost...
Little brat!
Just some colleagues. Think of this as a business competition. After stepping in...
An ambush? How's that possible?
You've spent all your time hiding away in the academia. This place is...
This is odd. The academia has quieted down after the conclusion of the Niagarba. Where are the guards? Why have I not seen a single...
Grand Sage, how may I be of assistance?
I called for the guards. Why did you...
My apologies. Right now, all academia guards have entered the city to perform the order to...
Arrest? Who is the... I have an ominous order today, and any order to release Lesser Lord Kusanali would be strictly confidential. What manner of trickery did they employ? How could it disappear? Wait. How was the arrest order distributed to the guards?
By the Akasha earlier today. Only you have the authority to send messages like that, so...
Let me check. Here. Lesser Lord Kusanali has escaped from the sanctuary. The Akasha indeed contains this information, and it clearly appears... How did they bypass my permissions to issue this kind of message? Was it the report about the Traveler that Alhaitham submit? No. I specifically checked that knowledge capsule before entering it into the Akasha. Well, even if I figure it out now, it won't make any difference. The important thing now... Have you been to the sanctuary of Surasthana?
Confirm. No, it may be a bit offensive to say this, but... how can the information in the Akasha be inaccurate? What the Akasha decreed, if we have to confirm the information and knowledge from the Akasha ourselves, then how is that any different from us learning that information ourselves? Wouldn't Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's legacy...
In the beginning, it was I who asked you to believe in the Akasha, to believe in the legacy left by Greater Lord
No, Grand Sage. I'm merely confused because I believe in you. I never meant...
Stay here and see if there are any suspicious people around.
Yes, Grand Sage.
Lesser Lord Kusanali has escaped from the sanctuary of Surasthana. How can that be? Stop thinking about it. Stop. It must be a trick of theirs. As long as I personally confirm it. Ah! Impossible. That's impossible. There must be something...
What a comical sight is our... Once the Akasha has put certain thoughts into your head, you all can only see the world in your mind. And precisely because of this, she has been a wise...
Sino, have you been waiting for it? The Akasha predicted that you would return to the academia to confront me.
No, you were blinded. Your faults stem from...
I truly did not expect a proud person like you...
People change, Azar. Admit it.
Then tell me, what have you found during your investigation?
You want to buy time? This is the sanctuary of Surasthana, under your own regulations. As for the investigation, I've at least confirmed that you are guilty of insurgency against the Archon.
So what? Did you do all of this so I would...
No. I want you to plead. You once said that I had no standing to judge you. So now, how about judgment in the name of a god?
How long do we have to... Paimon hasn't heard any sounds outside for a while. Hopefully something... Yeah, but... Thinking about it, at least when Paimon thinks of Nahida being imprisoned alone in the sanctuary of...
Here comes your savior.
Dia! Paimon just knew you would come to rescue us!
You two really owe me some big thanks. I had to search through who knows how many guards to find the key here. It felt even more tiring than whacking.
Thanks a lot. Need Paimon to rub your shoulders?
No, that's, I'll pass.
What are you afraid of?
Now isn't the time to talk about being ticklish. Things in the city and on Sino's side are both going well. The guards that stormed out of the Corps of 30 is in charge of the city's defenses, but we already talked to Asfand. They've been fed up with the sages bossing them around. As long as it doesn't break their employment contracts, they'll turn a blind eye.
That's probably because you've been super great friends with them for a long...
The Grand Sage is in his custody. Even I know how terrible it is to fall into Sino's hands, so he probably... Sino forced him to release Lesser Lord Kusanali. He has no choice. So, hurry to the sanctuary of Surasthana. We should have already rescued our Archon. Honestly, I didn't expect our ragtag bunch to do this well. We just came together last minute to save the Archon. Alright, you two better go. I still have to clean up some messes in the city. See you around.